everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Swell. I'm Maya Mahoney, and today I'm joined by my colleague, Felipe Vogel. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about HubSpot CMS. So how to build your website on HubSpot CMS, comparing it to other content management systems out there, and some features that HubSpot CMS has that can be really beneficial to your website. So, Felipe, do you want to give kind of a brief overview on what HubSpot CMS is for those that are tuning in that have never heard of it before?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, welcome everyone. Thanks for watching The Swell. I'm Felipe. I work here in business development and customer success, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Well, CMS is a hub from HubSpot. HubSpot functions in a way that it contains, imagine different hubs where they can all come together in the big platform, but they're additionally paid for. So you can get free versions of everything, but once you want to scale up, you got to pay for them, and they become like one big hub, which is HubSpot. But CMS stands for Content Management System, where this allows you to create and manage and optimize a website. And I'll explain later how it works, but that's in a nutshell what it is. And the way it works is by hosting the website. It has some SEO features, it has some keyword features, all kinds of things. And it's as easy to use as Wix and as complex as WordPress, which we'll get into in a sec.
Yeah, so essentially HubSpot CMS, like Felipe said, is a content management system, helps you create and manage your website all in one place while also taking advantage of lead generation and nurturing with access to the HubSpot CRM, which really makes the CMS hub stand out because it's the only CMS with a CRM integrated into it. So how does this different from other content management systems out there like WordPress? I know you've used WordPress before with other clients. So what has that experience been like?
So first thing we see in small, medium, or large clients is that they use WordPress. Most of the providers that take care of the management of websites use WordPress. It's their preferred method because of the coding aspect of it and how customizable it can be. But one of the main drawbacks is that everything you want to do in terms of content management, lead generation, anything else requires an integration, where that's not the case in HubSpot CMS. So imagine you have a business and you are selling, let's say for example, you're selling hats, right? So you have a hat business and you have a WordPress site. So first of all, what do you need in order to sell this? You need a POS system to make the transactions. You need any sort of form submission in order to capture the person's information. You need somewhere to store that information. And a lot of processes on the back end that I'm not going to get into, where HubSpot CMS helps that by integrating with a CRM, where all the tools that I just mentioned that are integrations for sites like WordPress or Wix or any others are in the same place. This allows you to manage your business in a more seamless way and essentially allow you to optimize your processes, get better results, and possibly get more conversions.
Yeah, and it's so important to have a website that is, really optimized for your business. A website is the first touch point that a lot of customers have with your business. And so I think where HubSpot CMS stands out opposed to these other content management systems like WordPress and Wix that you mentioned is that it's so integrated into the CRM, and HubSpot already does a good job of, giving us that alignment of your marketing, sales, and your service. And so adding your website into that mix, it puts all of your data and information in one place too. So it's an easier process building your website in HubSpot CMS.
So I like to think about it as it makes sense to have it. It's kind of all in one place, and it's not like a cheap solution. It's really good. And compared to others, it's going to make your business work way better. So I would 100% recommend that we use it here. Whether you have a full-on website or you just want landing pages, you can use CMS to do that. Track people, add forms, add workflows on the back end, and basically by using logic, do these operations that are very complex, like sending emails, sending texts, all kinds of things. If you're in the space, you're probably aware of Zapier or Zapier, however you want to call it. And Zapier is great, but it's not necessary in HubSpot CMS, while it is in WordPress. Some of our clients I've seen, they have zaps up to 60, 70 steps. And HubSpot CMS and the CRM integration would just kill the whole thing, and it would make the business easier. Some of the issues I see with these integrations is that maybe they're not updated, maybe they are out of like space to run the task or the zaps in this case, and that's where the business starts to come down in terms of technology, and we solve that with CMS.
I think too, HubSpot CMS does a good job of addressing SEO best practices. So one of the tools that I really like in HubSpot CMS is the content strategy tool. And so what it does is it discovers and ranks broad pillar topics right on HubSpot CMS for you to use. And so this just, improves your optimization, and you don't have to use these third-party, SEO plugins. It just really streamlines the whole process for you. I feel like I'm getting like a tongue twister from saying CMS and CRM in the same sentence like 5 times, but yeah. So the content strategy tool, I think, is a really good tool to optimize SEO.
100%. I mean, SEO is all about how you can leverage wording, articles, blogs, text for you to appear higher in the hierarchy of search engine. So for example, for Google you use meta tags. Meta tags allow you to be discovered by Google upon keywords, upon searches, upon it's a whole pyramid, not a pyramid scheme, but a pyramid of layers and layers of things that make you stand out compared to your competitors. So I know some other tools I like that I've used is the SEO checker, which you have like integrated already. You can check how your landing page is doing, how your website is doing, and it'll tell you what to do in order to rank higher, to be a little bit better in terms of competition. Or you can use a keyword research tool where it'll allow you to, maybe you are same business, you're selling hats, right? But maybe hat is not the right word. Maybe you want to use the word baseball caps, or maybe you want to use the word, it can be anything essentially. But these tools allow you to do that without any integrations, and I think that's very valuable for your business, right?
Yeah, I would agree. And another tool I really like is the drag and drop editor. So this just really allows you to customize your website how you want to, really personalize that experience for your customers, and just makes it really easy to build out your website. There's no code that you have to use. It's very simple and straightforward. So the personalization, I think, is a really good key factor for HubSpot CMS.
100%. So like, let's say you have a business and you don't want to hire someone that codes your website and something crashes and you don't know how to fix it. You got to reach out to them. You can simply use a drag and drop builder. So just like a Shopify store, just like a Wix store or a Wix site, you can drag and drop thousands of modules that are already created for you, while additionally, you can download free templates that have other modules that you can use. Like, for example, let's say you put in a header, then you put in a picture, then you put in a form submission, and you put in your contact information, then you put in it. The opportunities here are endless. It's just a matter of people understanding how they can leverage this and not see it as a burden of, oh, I got to switch my whole thing here. No, they do it for free. They'll switch your first 20 pages of your website for free. And if you want us to take care of the rest, like as McGraw, we'll be happy to. We're experts in the space, and I think you're going to have a really good time and better optimization and results in your business.
Yeah, I think the pre-built themes and templates is a really good feature of HubSpot CMS. And you can always try out a few different themes and templates to see how that does for your website. And you can use A/B testing on HubSpot CMS as well. So that's a really great way to test every aspect of your business and see what aspects are performing well. You know, what landing pages, what call to action buttons. So not only can you seamlessly create your website on HubSpot CMS, but you can also use tools like A/B testing to test out every aspect of your website. And again, it's the only CMS, really want to emphasize this, that is integrated into your CRM. So all your data and information is in one place.
Absolutely. And I've been testing A/B testing with emails, with landing pages, all kinds of things. And the cool thing is that it'll tell you which one's performing better. And then you can actually click a button and it'll make it the actual one. So for example, for a month, you test out 2 landing pages based on ads. Maybe you're on Facebook ads or something. And the one that gets better results, whether you are testing, I don't know, multiple offers or multiple layouts of your landing page or your website, you can do that and it'll tell you why it's better, how you can make it better, and then you can decide upon which one's going to be like the actual one. So that's pretty cool.
And so what would your advice be, Felipe, to businesses that are just starting out utilizing HubSpot CMS? I know you have some experience building out landing pages for, our internal use.
Right. So if you're a business and you're starting with CMS and you've never used a CRM like HubSpot before, I would recommend you to use the resources available, like the HubSpot Academy. These tend to be very resourceful, very helpful, as well as the help button on the right side, on the corner. You should always reach out to them. I personally like to call them because it's going to be like more, I can explain better what my situation is, and they'll help me out instantly. As well, they can access my hub as well. But HubSpot Academy, and then use all the tools that the CRM provides, not only CMS, I mean, workflows, emails, ads, all kinds of things in order to basically create high quality content for your customers, for your leads, for your prospects, and better your business. But if you're still lost and you don't feel like you're getting enough or you're not getting much out of CMS, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help and we'll be waiting for your call.
Yeah, if you need help, you can definitely reach out to us here at McGraw. We have experience using WordPress and Wix and other content management systems and can make that transition over to HubSpot CMS seamless for you.
Yeah, I want to add also that we're HubSpot Gold partners. So we don't work against them, they work with us. So we'll be happy to provide onboarding, provide any type of, set of videos, show you how it's done, do it for you, whatever you need to make your business better, we'll be happy to. We're really good at doing that, and we've proved that with a bunch of clients by optimizing not only their SEO, their CMS, but their email marketing, drip campaigns, and all kinds of things. So we'll be expecting you.
Well, thank you for joining today, Felipe, and this conversation about HubSpot CMS. I'm excited to see, the new tools that HubSpot implements in the future for us to make our websites better.
Thank you for having me.